It's a Fed day. What do the geniuses have to tell us today? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update for Wednesday, June the 10th. And of course, it's the FOMC day. What possibly more manipulation or bigger Ponzi scheme are they going to try to tell us about today? Okay, as they continue to destroy the wealth of America with their ridiculous programs, what could they have in store today? But of course, the markets love typically what they have to say, except maybe not today. Okay, obviously today action is really strange. The NASDAQ is up huge. The Dow is down big. The S&P is down a little bit, and the Russell's getting smashed. So, you know, it's a very confusing issue here. We're still long. That's not going to change. Again, you know, we don't change so rapidly. Okay, but again, the action certainly is interesting. And of course, the ETF for the Russell IWM is getting hammered as well. We'll see. Again, we're long across the board. We'll continue to play it the same way as we always do and not worry about it. In the meantime, the metals are kind of mixed. Platinum actually reversed out and is short. Gold was up pretty nicely, and now I guess just got hammered in the last 20 minutes, down to about 1721. Silver's kind of just chirping around, slightly positive. So again, although silver and gold have kind of lifted off of those key levels, you know, it doesn't take them long to get back there. And the technical damage done in gold for sure has not really yet been resolved. So that's still under watch. Silver's a little bit better. So we'll see. But again, we're long silver, long gold, short platinum. All right. Copper continuing to surge higher. It's a good thing. That gas a little bit lower. And the dollar is under pressure once again. Again, I'm looking for 95 for a bounce. We're short. We're staying short. Okay. Again, I don't see anything changing there. So just so you understand that I'm not going to be so active to change. We're getting a little bit smushed on our bonds and notes. They continue to push higher, which is kind of saying that the Fed may have something special in store today. I don't know what they can do, but you know, again, the interest rates were rising at the end of last week, and now they're once again falling fast and falling hard. So we'll see where that goes. Again, we're still short. We will not be changing at least till tomorrow. So again, that's nothing that I'm going to think about or worry about, but it does indicate that maybe the Fed is going to say something, and we'll really see, are the bonds making a mistake in pricing what they are, or are they going to be correct? But either way, I think you might see the bond markets, the futures, sell off a little bit later this afternoon. Again, we're still short, but obviously not very comfortable at the moment. You know, when we look at what's going on in the grain markets, they've got the big USDA report tomorrow. Oh my goodness gracious, what are we going to do? I mean, another crock of crap. But in the meantime, the markets are slightly negative to the report, especially in corn. In the meantime, we're long corn now. We're long soybeans, which have broken out to the upside. And wheat is still in that consolidation level, but very close to breaking out to the upside as well. So we're getting very close to being long all the grain markets, which is where I'd like to be anyways. And the meats, hogs are slightly higher today. They were lower, they're now slightly higher. Cattle and feeders, fats and feeders are both a little bit lower. Again, they're both at these key levels. We're still long, we're still short hogs, long both cattle, fats, and feeders. And of course, crude is kind of chirping around. And, you know, they had this, they were down, and then they had they build, you know, they were expecting a draw. They had a build, which is bearish. Of course, the market's starting to rally a little bit. They're still down, but they're starting to come back a little bit. So again, we always got to remember price expectation and price action versus the actual announcement. So we'll see what goes on. The equities could certainly get ugly today, or they could make a comeback. You know, it's really hard to get a great read because of the big divergence in the markets. But the NASDAQ is strong, which means more likely risk on. Apple making new highs, Amazon making new highs. So we'll see. Again, let's see what the Fed brings us today, what kind of delicious morsels they will bring to continue to build on their Ponzi scheme. In the meantime, don't forget about our commodity report, brand new, from Andy Hecht, the #1 commodities trader in the world at one point, also the biggest silver trader in the world at one point, traveled worldwide to build these reports. And again, does a great write-up this afternoon. The weekly comes out, and of course, usually it's about 40, 50, 60, 70 pages. of information about what the commodity should be doing using the technical reviews as well. If you'd like to check it out, $100 a month, $800 a year. All you have to do is go to BUBBATrading.com and look up Technomental. And of course, don't forget about our great brokerage partners. I mean, again, we've got great partners in commodities and futures. It's CTG. They have great stuff. They do all of our letter of direction trading. But again, more importantly, their customer service is second to none. And they make sure they take care of you, they set you up, and they handle everything exactly the way that we script it to them when they're doing our LOD trading. And of course, Tradier for equities, who could beat that? $10 a month, great service on top of it. And they also tie in with our APIs. So again, we can do some of the stuff that we need to do for our hedging and other things directly into the back end. So again, Tradier, the best for equities, CTG, the best for futures. I want to check either one out, just send me an email at bubba@bubbatrading.com. I'll send you their information. And of course, don't forget about our high school program as we build for hopefully coming back to school soon. Patreon, patreon.com/BubbaTrading. That's patreon.com/BubbaTrading. In the meantime, have a great trading day. Let's see what happens. It should be a little wild around the Fed, and then we'll see where we're really going to go. In the meantime, these markets are kind of sloppy and all over the place. Watch the divergence, watch the VIX, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bubba's Daily Update.